Hello, everyone. Welcome to Vibes Out.
Hi, everybody.
Another great episode.
Hi,
Hi, G-Paw.
How are you, Kat?
Oh, great. Thank you for coming on.
Yes, ma'am.
Awesome. So real quick, we had discussed about the hearing issue on my side. I want to know if anyone can hear the echo. So if anybody can comment on that first, I can fix it first. Let me double check that. Okay. Can you guys hear me okay? Is there an echo?
I do hear one from you.
Yeah?
Okay.
Okay.
Yep,
there's
the echo.
Thank you, Kiko. I'm going to see if I can fix it. Hang on.
Yes,
In the meantime, G-Paw, can you tell us a bit about yourself before we get started?
sure.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead.
This journey with ball pythons and the Riven Forge Clown Factory for me is as much a mental health issue as it is for caring for the animals. I grew up in the mountains of Kentucky and my father passed when I was real young. And to make a long story short, we'll air that another day. From the time I started elementary school till I got out of high school, I attended 64 different schools. So there was never anything steady there, and a lot of violence from a step parent and those kind of things. And then in my later years, I've had a lot of health issues and things, and I've had about 60 different surgeries on my kidneys, most of them, 3 on my back. And I've been septic a couple of times. The family's been called in. I ain't going to make it, kind of thing. But God's not done with me yet. But all of that caused a lot of anxiety and stress in my life, a lot of PTSD. And I grew up in the mountains, and we had rattlesnakes and copperheads, all those venomous snakes running around. Hi, Dickie. And I was cornered by a rattlesnake one time. So I was afraid of snakes my entire life, and I just woke up one day and said, that's crazy, and started reading and studying and embarked on this journey. And some people may think this is crazy, but after I started working with the ball pythons and the African soft fur rats to feed them with and everything, I am completely off any anxiety, stress, or PTSD medicine and doing better and thriving than I've ever had in my life.
Wow.
So, I think we've shared before, my goal is to share this community with other people who have the same problems that I've had and get into the point, and I think I've got it handled, to where if they find that same relief and whatever for themselves, and they want to enter this community, I'm going to gift them their first ball python. Mm-hmm. And we're working on some things. We may be able to eventually gift enclosures for them, the whole 9 yards, but it's a process.
It
is. Before I cut myself out to get out of the echo thing real quick, we're gonna talk a little bit more on the mental health side and the grief process of losing a parent, because you and I have that comment, but let me get out.
Okay. I'll be
here. Yes. If you want to connect with the comments, everybody, thank you for being here. And I'm just gonna get out. So I'll be right back.
Alrighty.
Don't go anywhere.
I appreciate you all. Floristica, the Python Portal, Will Manis, Mike Duvall, Will, Big Homie Sean. Appreciate you all guys following us tonight, and you've all done a lot to help me and been friends to me and helped encourage me and give me a lot of education along the way, so I do appreciate all of you guys and girls. Hopefully she gets back in pretty quick and don't have the echo, and we can keep on rolling. There she is.
Okay.
Still?
It's like you have a lot of squelch on your end or something, I think.
I don't know what.
Um,
If anybody can comment and help me on any suggestions of why there's an echo.
I mean, we can hear you and make out everything fine.
Okay.
um,
I
I
wonder if
wonder if
it's
it's
nice.
nice.
Can you
Can you
guys
guys hear
hear?
me, or is there another echo?
There's
There's always technical difficulty always.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Hi,
Hi, Duval.
Said,
Do you have your phone and the computer?
No.
No.
They're all turned off.
Yep.
Yeah.
How about
How
now?
about now?
Yes.
Yeah. See.
Do
Do
you
you
have
have echo
installation?
installation?
No.
No.
How about now?
How about now?
No.
No. Still.
It
It
could
could be
from
from your computer or mic.
How about
How
now?
about now?
Yes.
We're
We're gonna get through this. Don't worry.
That's better right there, though.
Is it?
Is it?
Yes.
No.
No. See, I hear it on my.
You want me to try to jump out and come back, or?
Yeah, I'm
Yeah, I'm gonna
start
start everything on my.
You can
You
stay.
can you can stay.
Okay.
No,
No, I don't have
on
speakers.
speakers.
No, nothing.
Hold on.
Hold on. Everything up. Do you have the speakers on?
Hold on.
Hold on.
How about now? Can you hear me? Say something, G Paul. No. Okay. G Paul.
J-Paul, can you say something?
Yes.
I think
I.
Okay.
Okay, I hope.
If
If this kicks you out, come back in. Okay.
Okay.
So much better.
All right. Let's see. Okay. Can you guys hear me? Is there an echo? No. Okay. So I'm going to put him back on.
On.
How
How about now?
Yeah.
Yeah. See,
back.
back. Do you have anything on with you, G-Paul?
No.
I'm so
sorry.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
I'm trying to find some mic settings on my end.
Not.
I think we're gonna have to continue doing this with the echo.
It's
Is fun while watching close by.
What?
What?
Oh,
That's.
Thank you, Mike.
Thank you, Mike.
I'm just
gonna
continue with
She's hearing herself from you.
interview.
Hi.
Hi.
I think
Hello.
I turned mine down, but the wife thinks it's bleeding over. I'm trying to do something real quick.
What if you lower the volume on your
Computer or something else.
I did that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
try
to get out and come back in. Oh, something happened. Can you hear me? You can? We can't hear you now. Oh, wait. Is there an echo though? Guys, is there an echo? Oh, audio stain. Okay, let me try that. Audio settings and StreamYard. Okay, let me try that.
It's back on now.
Huh?
I said it's back on for me now.
It's
The
back.
board-
Back on.
Yeah, the mic's working. My mic, anyway.
iPhone.
iPhone.
No.
No. Dual back.
I have this light on. Let me see if that makes a difference.
No.
No.
Thank you
Thank you for
for You're amazing.
You're amazing.
Settings.
Settings. Okay, I found it.
Audio.
Audio.
Echo.
Echolocation.
Can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Echolocation. I turned it off.
So I
So I don't know what the
setting.
audio. Audio. iPhone.
Turn that
Turn that one off.
And mic. Yep.
I read that.
Echo
Cancellation. Read to
mic.
Yeah.
Still. You
may
set
this
like
like that.
Kick me out for a minute and let me go find my mic and adjust it somehow.
Okay.
Wait, do you have a mic on?
No, just on the computer.
See if you
can turn that one on. Let's try it.
I mean, the computer built-in mic's the only one I have.
Oh,
okay.
We're gonna
try everything, folks.
It's
on G-Pause. Do you have a separate mic? Okay, so my end is good, but on me, I hear
I have an echo. How about now? See, can you guys hear me now? Good. But whenever G Paul turns on his mic, I hear it on my end, my echo. He doesn't have an echo. I feel like it's my problem. Use your phone.
It's still there when I turn my mic off.
Okay. Try this. Use your phone.
See if
that worked.
Give me a minute.
Yep.
I'll be back in a second.
Alrighty.
He's the greatest. We were backstage talking, and he was so. When I got getting to know him and everything before we had started, he was saying, "Yes, ma'am, thank you," and all that stuff. Like, his humility and his manners is one of the best things. It's so refreshing. So we need that, and it's perfect and it's fitting for him to be on the show because his manners was just perfect. He is really great. Yes, right? Yeah. For sure. I'm still trying to look at these settings here. Okay, here we go. Add to stage. Hi, G-Paul.
Hold on.
Okay.
How about now?
Hello? I think we fixed it.
Can you hear me now?
Yes. Can you hear me?
I can't hear you at all now.
No? Okay. All right. Well, we're gonna get it. Hold on. Wait. Let me turn up my mic. Settings. Audio. iPhone. Okay. How about now? Can you hear me? G-Paul? No. Oh my goodness. It was my computer. Okay. Just have him go in there and mute his microphone. Yeah, we did that. So you can't hear me? No? Me?
You can hear me then, correct?
Yes.
I can't hear you at all.
Oh my goodness.
Do you hear an echo now?
No. Leave. Come back. Oh wait, I could write it in the comments. Okay. leave and come back. Okay. There we go.
They said leave and come back.
Yeah.
Okay.
Your microphone was muted on the screen. Your microphone was muted on the screen.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Your
Can you hear me?
was muted on.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yes.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes. Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
He needs a earbud or headset and then mute computer speakers. We gotta try anything. Oh no, where'd he go? We're gonna get it. We're gonna get it, guys. We're gonna get it. It's delayed now. Okay. We're gonna get this. Don't worry. Because we have a lot of good information in store. So just stay with us, guys. Stay with us. This feeding speakers through his computer mic. Sounds like he has StreamYard on YouTube. I'm outside. Okay, hold on. I'm outside to get my earbud. Okay. Okay. No problem. Oh, I ain't going anywhere. Oh, thanks, Will. You guys are the best. Okay, here we go. G-Paw.
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
We're good?
Yeah, I'm on the phone.
Yeah, you can hear me?
Yes, I can.
Oh, yes. Oh, you rock. You're awesome. Okay, and you can hear me good, just to make sure.
Yes, I can hear you fine.
Oh, good. Woohoo! We did it, guys. Here you go.
I did order about $4,000 worth of computer equipment yesterday.
No.
Yeah, I got
For this moment, for this.
for this, because I want to do one starting in January,
Oh, you're right. Yes.
and but I got a Area 51 Alienware computer coming, and a microphone and a camera and everything.
Oh man, I can't wait for that podcast. You want to tell us a little bit about it?
I'm just going to go into more depth on the mental health part of it,
Okay.
of my struggle and some details and things like that, and share with people, and just get more in depth to what I'm doing here.
Nice.
And that will be the first episode. Then I'm gonna try to have guests on like everyone else does.
Yeah. Well, you can count on us to definitely be tuning in into that, because that, when it comes to positivity, mental health, and animals, we are naturally drawn to that because
Yes,
it's
ma'am.
something that we can relate to.
Right.
Yes. Will says he's going to have a really nice setup. That's awesome.
Yes, Will. Thank you, buddy. Man, Dickie's a trooper. He's always around. He's always there to help and support people.
Yes, he is. That you can count on. His Oh my goodness. All right, so we're good to get started now, right?
Sure.
Alrighty. So you had mentioned that your driven passion was to uh work with clowns as your ball python, your
Yes.
whole thing is about working with clowns. What initially what initially got you started into working with this gene specifically?
I looked at a lot of them and seen what people were doing and things, and clown is a foundation for many other projects. And I looked at the clown. I liked the markings, the head stamps, and things. And as far as breeding goes and what I want to accomplish, I want to find a way to produce an almost black clown that has very ghost-like strappings.
Oh. G-Paw, you're speaking to an addict of all dark black things. If
Right.
you produce something like that, I'm gonna be calling you.
Oh, and I've got help on the way. I've got not a super, a cinnamon 3,500 gram mama showing up Monday,
Mm-hmm.
and she'll help put some of that in there. And I've got some leads on a couple of Suma clowns or het clowns, and everything I have except for two are either clown or het clown. So, I've got Batmans and het clown, het hypos, pastel, het clown. We've got a super Mojave het clown. Yeah,
The
look like
Batman.
she looks like my Batman.
Yeah, this is a spot. This is a leopard spot nose Batman. Possible fire. Oh wait, let me get this out of here. And I got from Pete over at State Gardens Pythons.
Okay.
Yeah, he was born in July. I think in
I was
July.
born,
Yeah.
that's about, I think mine was born July the 9th.
Oh wow. Okay.
I think I'm
Interesting.
trying to remember who I got it from, Gallery 2351 or something like that off of Morph Market.
Oh wow. Interesting.
I would pull her out, but she is deep in blue right now.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Uh,
So is your Batman? Does your Batman have
let,
a
let
really
me get her.
calm? Okay. Yeah.
Let me just get her. She won't mind. She's pretty cool.
Okay. Yeah. So does your Batman have a really calm demeanor? Because there's some genes. I don't know what it is.
Normally, she she's pretty good.
Let me.
Uh,
There we go. What? Wait. You said that there's no clown in it, or there is?
she is a clown. She's Batman, a Batman.
That.
Spot nose leopard clown.
Oh wow. Look at those spots are even like profound. Wow. And it's a
She,
female?
yes. Her
Wow.
name is Davina Leclerc.
That's adorable.
All
Look.
of mine, all of mine have names, and
Hmm.
they, except for Riven, the original one, they
Oh
all are named after either Harry Potter or the original's vampire show.
yeah, okay. Um
So
like
we
Dark
have a
Shadow.
Klaus, we have a Klaus and a Rebecca and a Freya, and then we've got Dumbledore and Severus and Slytherin and Hufflepuff.
That's so cute. Oh my goodness. So are your ball pythons the only reptile you want to center? Oh, let me get you out of here. Okay. Center your project on is just on ball pythons?
We'll see how it progresses.
Okay.
I'm, I learned a long time ago never to say never.
There you go. That is
I
never.
mean, I have four children. It's funny, all of them except for one won't even come in the snake room. But all my grandchildren, it's their favorite place to be.
It is for sure. I bet I would too with all those snakes. Oh yeah.
Right now, we only have 15.
Okay.
According to shipping, we may have the big mama will be here, the cinnamon Monday, regardless. It's local,
Oh, okay.
but we've got a pastel clown and an orange dream cypress het clown that may get shipped Tuesday, according to the weather.
Oh, right. Yeah.
And
You
and
guys
like,
are
I'm
sorry.
sorry,
No, you guys are based in Florida, right?
Pensacola, Florida.
Okay. Yeah, that's right. You had mentioned that earlier. So some have known you for your ball pythons, especially for the clown project, but some have also expressed that your one of your goals is to help with veterans and the PTSD with mental health. So your snakes, do you also include that in that project?
Yes.
Yeah.
I've got some meetings set up with veterans groups and things, and I've applied for my 501c3 and everything to make everything legit, and I'm up and everything. But I'm going to, present it to veterans groups, and I've even got a church youth group that's interested in, coming and seeing everything and checking it out.
Mm-hmm.
But to fulfill my purpose, I have to involve them
Mm-hmm.
because helping people is the only thing I've ever done in my life. And that's where I guess most of my joy and fulfillment comes from.
Yeah.
So and especially veterans, I mean, not just veterans, but I feel they're largely overlooked in a lot of ways. And the mental health care in our country really is not very good.
Mm-hmm.
If they have an episode, they go to jail, which is helping nothing, or they get somewhere and drugged up to the point that they're nobody.
Yeah.
Sometimes they just need to know that they're important, they matter, somebody cares.
Yeah.
And there's something that they are here for that they're supposed to accomplish that will make this world better. You just have to choose your mission.
Yeah. Everyone has a purpose.
Right. Yeah, otherwise I wouldn't be here. Like I said, I've basically been dead 2 or 3 times.
Wow.
And I have a strong Christian faith, and my God's not done with me.
So you want to transcend your joy in these animals and people who don't have an understanding or who are looking for that type of joy as well.
Correct.
Okay.
If I can introduce them to the ball python community, and through handling them and caring for them and learning about them, it gives them that same relief. I'm definitely going to give them one.
Mm-hmm.
But I want to first to make sure that they can take care of it,
Right.
and they know how, and they know the things to do. And I'm not an expert; I'm learning, but I've done a lot of in-depth studying,
Mm-hmm.
kind of thing. But I've got so many people on here, people watching, and the other creators and breeders and things, that this is the most accepted community, helpful community. Not only snakes, but geckos, amphibians, invertebrates, whatever.
Yeah.
That I've ever been involved in. And I mean, I've been on corporate boards, on all kinds of leadership teams, and you name it, churches, Masonic lodges, the whole 9 yards. And as a group, I don't think I found a group that is any more willing to accept someone in, say, hey, that's great, we love you, we want to help you, how can we be of assistance?
Mm-hmm.
And people like yourself and Satchmos and Void Century and Val at White Feather and SJS, and I can't name them all.
Yeah.
Dickie Foster.
Mm-hmm.
It's like the first show I was on was with Satchmo, and the next morning there's Karma Kotali, I'm gonna say it wrong, is on Morph Market, and they're getting out of the ball python community, but they're going to be doing, I think, carpet pythons.
Okay.
And some other, smaller python.
Yep.
And she's shipping me her entire ball python collection and paying shipping for it for free.
Wow.
To help this mission.
Yeah.
So, I mean, she's only got like 13 or 14 left, but I mean, VPI Xanthic Clowns, Phantom Nannies, Super Cinnamon, I think, a Pinstripe, just so many, some scaleless head yellow bellies and different things.
Yeah.
That, I scrambled quickly to make sure I had room. We're picking up another rack this weekend.
Oh, good.
And just had so many people reach out and, offering to help. Last night, I know everybody's been looking at the 15 Minutes of Lame, Fat Man Nation, go vote for your favorite guy or girl or team.
Mm-hmm.
But Big Worm just hatched some fantastic desert ghost things. Or got some coming, I'll say. I said, man, I got to get one of those. He said, when they're born, I'll send you one.
Oh,
It's just people like that are so helpful and so great
right.
that it gives you a lot of it enforces your positivity to keep going forward.
It does.
The only negative I've had, and maybe it's my fault, was on Facebook because I make a lot of images, and sometimes they're real snakes, and sometimes they're AI snakes.
Oh.
And oh man, that's not a real snake. You're doing all this AI. You're not real. Okay, I'm sorry, but
Yeah, that's the
I,
most get that negativity.
well, I was watching I don't know if you know who Jessie Lawless is. She's a young lady. She's on Facebook and TikTok and some other places, but she kind of said it like this: "It's not my problem how you feel about me. I can't control what someone else feels or how they feel. If I can solve that problem, I definitely want to. But if you're just dead set on being a hater, you have to change that."
Right. Yeah. See, no, that's just the idiots on Facebook.
That's true to a point for sure.
Yeah. But I'm really interested in your cipher. No, in the process that you plan to do with the people who are these patients, if you will.
Right.
Like, walk me
Well,
through a session. Like, how does that look like?
in the beginning, first I have to find people who are willing. And I'm doing that through reaching out. And I've sent some letters and messages out and got some responses to different veterans groups. And I'm trying to get answers back from some veteran mental health organizations type thing.
Yep.
And when I'm able to get those introductions and things made and get people that are interested and want to do this, I want it's going to have to be hands-on. I want them to come here, or I'll bring some to them, whatever, and work with them and show them, that they're not evil killing monsters and they're not going to eat you in your sleep.
Right.
They're very gentle. The only one that we've had really strike at us is I've got a stranger het clown up here that's bit my wife, but he's a lot better by just simply putting a hide in the rack with him.
Yep.
Because most of the time when they do act that way, they're afraid.
Yes.
They're scared, just like you would be, going off to a brand new city alone. That's how it is for them.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, I've got a pinstripe girl here. It's about 2,300 grams that I've had for 6 weeks, and this week was the first time she ate.
Wow.
But she was raised in a rack system and been there her entire life, and we put her in a 5x2x2, and she was having nothing to do with food. I put her in the rack, and 3 days later, she slammed down 2 small rats. So it's just getting them comfortable with what they're used to and where their feel is, and every one of them is different. Every one of them has different personalities and likes and tolerances, just like you and I or anyone else does.
Yep.
They are unique individuals. This is the cinnamon pinstripe mama that I was talking about.
Oh, let me blow you up. Yeah, I was watching one of your YouTube videos how your wife was saying that they all have their individual personalities, and she was talking about Hermione's.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's her baby.
That's my baby.
Yeah.
We had one coming and was looking for an enclosure.
Wow, beautiful.
And went to a pet store, and we didn't buy an enclosure there, but they had this little. I thought she was pastel het clown, but she's pastel desert ghost hypo, I believe.
Okay.
And we looked at her, and the people at the pet store held her and she stayed curled up in a ball, and I held her and she stayed curled up in a ball. Handed her to my wife and she's alive. And if she handed her off to somebody else, she'd curl right back up in the ball. But in the wife's hands, that's her baby.
Yeah.
So we bought her and it was an independent pet store.
Okay.
We bought her that day.
I blow you up. Hold on. Come on. There we go. Look at
That's Hermione Granger.
wow. That is stunning. That's Hermione's?
Yep,
That's the baby.
that's my baby.
And you know what's funny? They sense you. They know you. They have the ability. They're intelligent. They really are. They know what they're
You know,
doing.
people say they can't form bonds and this and that, but I'm not going to say that I totally buy into that.
Mm.
Because there's some of them that prefer me. You know, the original one is Riven. He's the only one not named after one of the characters in the two shows.
Mm.
When I got him, I'm not really even sure that I remember how I came up with the name.
Mm-hmm.
But I have a dog named River,
Oh.
and I was thinking Raven, so I made it Riven instead of River or Raven.
Oh, okay.
And got him, and then that's where the forge started with Riven's Forge, and started from there.
So that's the origin story.
Yes, that Riven was the first one, and hey, I'm brand new, so I don't want anybody to think that I'm a veteran breeder handler because we're 3 or 4 months into this process.
Oh, wow. So you guys are brand new.
I have been blessed in my life with the ability to process and acquire knowledge and retain it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, while I'm doing all of this and all the research and everything, I'm also pursuing a degree in cybersecurity at the university.
Wow.
So got finals next week, but it's all in the bag. I think I looked at my scores today, and if I skipped the final, I'd make an A. So I'm in good shape.
There you go. We'll be rooting for you.
Oh, I appreciate it.
For sure. Yeah. But I also want to give a big shout out to Jamie at Professor's Pythons, because she was the one who introduced me to you. And
yes.
Yeah, so give big shout outs to her.
I promoted her page one day as well. I try to promote everyone, you know, once a day or whatever. I try to steal somebody's graphics and make a reel up or something and to promote them and try to get people to follow each other.
Yeah.
You know, just it's a way for me to help and give back some.
It's a good way. You're doing a good job.
And a lot of other people share my stuff all the time, you know, yourself and
yeah,
so many people. I mean, it's just crazy.
We do.
You know, I think the first show I watched was, I think it might have been RWO.
Okay.
And I think they had Val on. And, you know, just something with him rang with me. And I looked him up and messaged him. I said, look, man, I said, this is what I'm doing and I'm trying to get into this. How do I get introduced to it? He said, you're doing it right now.
Yeah. Just at that interaction.
But he's been great. I mean, there's times that I can message him at 2:00 in the morning and he'll be up messing with his stuff. And, you know, we'll go back and forth. And when I grow up, I want to be like Val.
You guys are brothers now.
Yeah. That man definitely has the odds gods in that pocket he always has on.
Yeah. Everyone loves Val. I mean, we all love each other here in that
right.
group we're in. It's so platonic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I say it's so much accepting and willing to help. And, you know, even the big guys, whether it was Bob Vu or Chris with the scramblers, where Chris was Hernan with the scramblers and stuff, they'll take their time to talk to anyone.
Yeah.
And help anyone. And a lot of things you find communities, you find, well, they're jealous of this one and what he's doing and his accomplishments. I don't find that. Everybody's done their own thing and rooting for this one, and to me, I've seen a lot of disgruntled about, people having their snakes and their rack systems and this and that. I don't think they understand that in their native land, they live in termite burrows.
Yeah.
They live in termite burrows or rat burrows and things like that. So the rack is a big step up from where they would be to begin with. Everything is climate controlled and they're cared for as well or better than any animal that you can find. I mean, everyone, they take better care of their snakes than they do themselves.
It's true.
Yeah. I don't know how many days the wife comes home from work. I'm disabled and I can't go out and do a lot of things. But what'd you eat today? Well, I was busy studying and playing with the snakes, and I didn't eat. So it wasn't important to me.
Yeah.
But I've also everything's in this bedroom right now, including 2 colonies of African soft fur rat.
Oh wow.
So we got them going on. People, the first colony was given to me, and I picked up the second colony this weekend from a Jacob's Exotic Balls here locally, and it's just a seamless, helpful process. I mean, I just overwhelmed. I told Satchmo the other night, I said, I'm overwhelmed. He said, why? I said, well, Kat, is going to have me on, and then tomorrow night, Keys reach out to me to come on Hair Down Fridays, and then on the 16th, I think on the 16th, I'll be on LMK.
There you go.
And I'm nobody as far as people are concerned, I'm not anybody. But they're willing to take me on and say, hey, this guy's doing something cool, and we appreciate it. And I mean, it gets me.
No, you know what it is, G-Paw? Your achievement, your biggest achievement, is not what you're doing. It's you rooting for the others and you providing that positivity for the other people in this group. So when they see your humility shining through, that's what they are gravitating towards. So what you're doing, yes, with the animals, yes, but you're also providing that healthy leverage, and we appreciate you with that.
Well, yeah, and I mean, I'll have to figure out the whole StreamYard thing soon, but I may have to make some phone calls to you smart people. But
don't call Sammy because he won't know what to do. He called me today. He's like, how do you get this thing to turn on? I'm like, I'm not with you right now, so I can't help you.
Right.
But yeah.
I'll figure it out. I'll just have to study it a little bit and things.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you'll be fine.
It's exciting. And let's say it's refreshing to help people and talking to people. And I've done it my whole life, whether it was through church groups or baseball, homeless people, coaching. I coached every baseball game my son ever played in, my oldest son, from the time he was like 7 until 15, somewhere in there, and kept the same group of kids together. We went to like 3 state championships and things, and I always did things different. When the other coaches over hollering and screaming and throwing balls and this and that, and like a fool, I gather mine around and say, guys, we just get this over with. We can go get some ice cream or something cool,
Yeah.
And I've upset a few parents because when they're on my team and my field, they're my kids.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't want you hollering, screaming, or belittling them in any way. And I would, if they can't do that, they need to find somewhere else for the kid to play. Because I'm not going to have the kid stressed out and not having fun.
Right.
And that always worked for us.
Yeah. So you're the biggest supporter for them.
I tried to be, yes.
That's
You
good.
know, I've got 3 boys and a daughter of my own. My wife has 2 boys and a daughter. Uh, my my kids, are my life. My grandkids are my life. I'm fortunate enough that I get to see or talk to one or all of them every day,
Mm-hmm.
and we all live within probably 10 miles or less of each other.
That's good.
And that's a support group we need too. I mean, it's not just veterans. There's a lot of PTSD, anxiety, relationship problems in families, and sometimes you have to understand that you have to be the one to be the bigger person, if you want to put it that way, and say, hey, I hate what's going on. And I'm sorry if I've done something to bother you or upset you, but let's work through this because we're important to each other. And then, especially with our children and grandkids, they need everybody they can get on their side.
Yeah.
They need every bit of support. And it's the same way with anyone, whether it's people with drug addictions, alcohol addictions, whatever it might be, they get plenty of people looking down their noses
Mm-hmm.
and thinking they're less than. But out there, if I don't care how rich you are and what you have, or how low you are and don't have, you're equal.
Yes.
You're not worth any more than they are, and they're not worth any more than you are. And you're both important, and both are needed in this world.
Yep.
And I believe that as humans, we need to reach out, support, lift up each other because the world in general, society is becoming more and more deteriorated, I
Yeah.
guess is the word I want to use. It's,
Yeah.
it used to be that if I disagree with you, that was fine. We're friends and go on. Now, if you disagree with somebody, they think they hate you and they don't want to talk to you no more.
Mm-hmm.
And, I tell them that it's pretty simple. I don't like everything my kids do, but don't mean I don't love them. I'm not going to support them.
Right. And one of your ways is by showing these animals and giving them a purpose for us.
Yes.
Yeah.
And they, getting back to the thing about the snakes and the ball pythons and whatever it is you're raising, a lot of these things that people think is beautiful, if it wasn't for us putting the different genes together and seeing what happens and keeping records and studying things, you wouldn't have any of those because you probably wouldn't have a Batman morph, which is leopard spot nose clown,
Yep.
unless someone had got those 3 genes, worked them in a project together, and this is what comes out.
Yeah.
In the wild, that's not going to happen more than likely.
It's
So the
not.
wild,
Not.
uh,
You're
the
right.
wild's gonna. I think the wild's over here feeding her super Mojave, but he
Yeah.
did. We've had him for about a week, and he didn't want to eat the other night. So
Oh no. So what has been your biggest challenge when it comes to breeding?
keeping thermostats working.
I,
I've
I think
had
that's
3 of them.
everyone.
I've had 3 of them fail in the last 2 weeks.
Oh.
So I requested my money back, and I'll move on to another brand.
Yep. That's all you got to do.
All you can do, and it's not their fault. Things happen in manufacturing and different processes, and nothing's perfect.
Mm-hmm.
But I need something more reliable. Thank God that Govee has the little pucks and things and their Wi-Fi, and it don't matter where I'm at. They'll say, "Hey, you got a problem."
We have a comment here from Big Mike. I wish Brian was around to meet G Paul. Brian, he struggled with a lot of different things. Thank you for sharing that, Duval.
Hey, bud. Hey, send him my way. Hook him up. Whatever. I'll give you my phone number. It don't matter. We'll if I can help somebody, it doesn't matter how far or what the reach is. We'll figure out. you can figure out a way to help everybody.
Yeah.
You just have to be willing.
Yes.
You know, that's the thing with everything is you got to
Yeah.
be willing. Just put yourself out there and make an attempt. Somebody needs you. Somebody, the person who's struggling the most, somebody needs them to lift them up because they've been through the same kind of problem, possibly.
Yep.
And what the successes you've had or the successes I've had inspires them and will lift them up and help them reach above what they're dealing with.
Exactly. That
You
is
know?
very true. And in this community, we face these challenges that we don't really speak of. But quick shout out to Jose at the Unchained Man. He's been putting out these podcasts on Sundays for men. The theme is based around mental health and the challenges that men go through, not just in the hobby, but like in general. And I feel that in the hobby, we need that type of podcast for men to feel free to speak out. And those men are very they are very encouraged to do so, but they're doing it willingly. So
Yes.
I feel like you speaking out now and then those men speaking out, it's having the community come together more stronger than ever than it was when I first started coming in, and I see it growing. And yes, like you said, there are some parts that are deteriorating, but the more like the more we get to express our love for these animals and our love for each other with each other and the people, the more we can accomplish and achieve good things.
Yeah, and just a quick story to show you that no matter what you're going through or what's happened to you, I have a nephew, he's in his 40s. He has cancer. He had a stroke last year. Uh, he got a blood disorder. There's lots of things. And, he's lost probably half of his mobility. He
Wow.
just moved from Lexington, Kentucky, where he built a tremendous organization that helps homeless people, drug addicted people, alcohol addicted people, gets them back in, gives them free counseling, teaches, things like that. He works the suicide line continuously. His wife got promoted. They're now in Knoxville, Tennessee. He's been there a couple of months. He's and a consultant to the city board already because he puts himself out there. And they're just now waiting for an occupancy permit in that short amount of time
Mhm.
to open up a center for during the winter months anyway to help these people have somewhere to live and not under the bridge in the cold.
Yeah.
So, this man suffers a lot,
Mm-hmm.
but that doesn't hold him back. And, and if you see someone like that giving the effort and you don't, it's a you problem.
Mm-hmm.
And it's hard for men. I get it. I mean, I was raised by a stepfather who beat me, beat my mother, the whole 9 yards. But I was taught as a kid that men don't feel pain, men don't show emotions. And that's the biggest lie that was ever created.
Mm-hmm.
You're not a man if you don't have a heart and you don't have compassion and can show and share your feelings. Period.
Mm.
If that upsets someone, I'm sorry, but it's the truth.
No, you're right. I hate how the media or the standard media paints men as they need to be a certain way and women need to be a certain way and they can't do this or they can't do that. No, you are the biggest person if you do show your emotion, if you do have compassion. You're the biggest person in the world. If you have that. And if you don't, then you're really nothing. So thank you and I commend you for showing that feeling and showing everything that you do.
Yeah, I can't. Someone said, you're really diving into this. I can't do anything halfway. I mean, if I'm going to do something, I got to jump in head first and go. and do it to the best of my ability. That's one of the things that my culture from the mountains and things taught me.
Mm-hmm.
One of the things we had in the hills was like, if you can't do it right, don't do it at all.
Mm.
And that, that and our name from where I come from is one of the greatest gifts you have. My name is who I am.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to do anything to dirty it. My father didn't. And when I've given it to my children, they're not going to dirty it either, but it's important to them.
Mm-hmm.
I spent a lot of time working in churches and stuff, and I preach and different things like that. But I can't do it without crying because I feel it so deeply, and I know that people hurt, and it hurt. You just want to do it. Try to help.
Yeah.
We got a visitor. We have a visitor.
Go ahead. I'll blow you up real quick.
She's a banana inchy het clown, het pied pinstripe.
Beautiful. That's a very, very bright yellow.
And it's another one of my babies.
We've got 2 of them like her.
Wow.
He's a little lighter.
The other one's a little bit lighter. She's got, you can't really see it, but the sides are almost turning into a deep orange.
Wow. The yellow is going way into the belly.
Yeah, it does.
Wow. That is a very beautiful animal.
But you ask about holdbacks, or what I'm struggling with the most is buying baby snakes is cheap.
Yeah.
Trying to get adult breeders that can immediately make an impact has been our biggest challenge. Trying to do with what we have. Right now, I guess I have 2 females that we can breed this year, and I'll have the big cinnamon mama coming Monday.
Mm-hmm.
And then, of course, again, several of them coming the first of the year. So it's all going to work itself out. And, I've had people offer to send things to me, and right now we're kind of tapped out for space. So
you got that rack coming.
Yeah. Well, that's going to have to help the ones that are coming already too.
Yeah.
I do have 3 empty tubs right now, though.
There you go. You always got room for one more, right?
Let me get close.
Yeah.
Can't just stop at one. They're just so unique.
When we started this, the wife really felt like we had to have at least 4 by 2 by 2s for everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Most of them.
And 6 of them do. But it's not economically feasible for us to do it that way. And it's, like I say, some people have issues with racks and different things, but they're very well taken care of. And every breeder out there that I've ever heard or read about or seen, like I said, they take better care of their animals than they do themselves.
Yeah.
This is her sister.
Blow you up. Twins. Wow.
Actually, she's fixing the shed too.
She's in shed.
I see them eyeballs. They're all blued over.
Yeah, I have one in shed right now too. I want to take her out, but I don't want to stress her out because she's deep in shed.
This is the 3rd one today that we found that way. Luckily, I've been fortunate. We've had several of them have already shed since we've had them and things like that. And I've had nothing but 1 piece shed. So I guess my husbandry's working out pretty good.
There you go.
And
Well, you had one.
We did rescue one here. And I will rescue the animals as well. That's part of it. I didn't mention that, but we went and picked a boy up
2 weekends ago.
2 weekends ago.
Okay.
That on his enclosure, they had 4 100-watt ceramic heat emitting bulbs baking him.
Yikes.
He had 4 coats of stuck shed on him. On his head, neck, all the way down his body, just pieces here and there. We got him home, and I wrapped him up and got me a tub out and Got me a towel, hot water and stuff, and put it in there and let it cool off a little bit, and put him in there and steamed him up real good. She's getting him out now. He was such a trooper. He let me, without anything at all, take it all off of him, help him just gently wipe it down and wipe it off. And, an hour after we had him, he was good to go, and he's eating fine and doing great.
You're gonna have to reach him with this. I can't reach him with this at the same time.
You got him with you?
Yeah.
Okay, but yeah.
His wife got short arms.
He's a banana head clown.
Wow. He's a what?
Banana head clown.
Wow.
Well, so at least that's the information we have. Who knows? But
yeah. So he's going. He's
What's
going
he
to one of your projects.
Yeah, he'll become part of it.
Wow.
He was the one we rescued.
Yeah, he's the one. He's the one we rescued. He had, like I say, 4 heavy, thick sheds on him that he had to be miserable.
Oh yeah, but they know when they're in a better place. Like they know. You can just see it when they are feeling so much better, and when you give them what they need, they show it.
If you deal with them and you're handling them and caring for them and they're crawling around on you and things, the way they hold their heads sometime and the looks they give you and their attitude that you can see coming from them and feel is nothing different than a puppy or a cat kitten. They're the same gentle animal and can be just as unpredictable as one of those could be.
Yeah.
But they're pretty consistent in their behavior, I've found. If you treat them well and they have the proper husbandry going on, the temperatures, humidity, their engagement, enrichment, and things like that.
Yeah.
They're all pretty good. Seems like we have a lot of banana stuff.
Yeah, we do.
This one's not banana though.
No.
He's a firefly.
A firefly.
Pastel fire, het clown, het pied.
Whoa, those are crazy patterns.
And he's a gentle boy.
Yeah.
And yellow, and I think he's yellow belly too.
You need to tell him about our story with him. Yeah.
Klaus taught me my first important lesson. Make sure the enclosure is closed.
I think that should be the first thing we learn.
They were in the bedroom a little closer to the front of the house originally, and we had a bed in there, and if it gets cold, the wife doesn't like the cold, so she slept in the stateroom. Because with the lamps and things, it's warmer. Or I don't have lamps, I have heating elements. But she's laying there one night, she heard something go thump. And she screamed, and I come running because I don't know what's going. You screamed for me.
Oh.
And I guess he fell about 3 feet from the table down onto the ground. But he was fine. I double and triple check and go crazy now.
Yeah, before you go to bed. Okay, that's locked. Yes. Okay.
That's what I do.
Yeah, we double check each other. At night, I kind of go through and do everything, and in the morning, she gets up and turns the light on in here for him, just to regulate that night and day kind of thing.
Oh yeah.
And her super Mojave did take care of the rats, so.
Oh wow.
Everybody except for Miss Batman, who's deep in shed, has 8 this week.
Yeah.
I've got a single gene mama clown over here that 8, and I'm surprised because we were looking at her and I checked on her this morning and she's in shed too. So
that's what I'm around.
You got another one you want to show?
Can we get that trophy?
You can.
Okay, I will.
We picked this one up from one of the local pet stores the other day. They had a bin full together. If you pick them, they're $60, and if they pick them, they're like $40.
Wow.
So I went through and picked one. I said, now you're picking this one for me, right? And she said, yeah. So we got this handsome little clown boy for $40.
Oh, it's a cutie. Is there a leopard in it?
I don't know. They just say clown, but we'll find out one day.
Huh.
His belly pattern, is kind of jaggedy and all that kind of thing. So I think he may be yellow belly as well, or something in that complex.
Yeah. Leopard, Enchi, and clown looks like if you put it all in one, it's so similar.
Yeah, yeah. And with the spots on the side, he does look a lot leopardish.
You're right, yeah. And then with the coloring, like the colorization of the browning.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
you should.
But we take all their sheds and put them into individual plastic baggies and write their names on them, and we'll, as things come, until I know for sure what everybody is, we'll send them off to RGI or somebody, and we'll know.
Yeah. Yep, that's what I got. Some send off to Charlie. Yeah.
It's a lot of amazing work people do, and that's a good service because, especially for the big breeders that are working so in depth with genes and things, you got to know what you're doing. To get the results that you're trying to achieve, you have to know what genes you're putting together. And sometimes when you pick them up or rescue them or whatever, there's just no way to really know everything because, something that's heterozygous, that you're just one copy of something, you can't tell what's in that snake.
You always want to make sure. For sure. Yeah. So, G-Paw, how was your experience on Vibes Up on this podcast?
I've enjoyed myself tremendously, and you're a queen among the women.
I appreciate that.
Usually, I'll watch you a lot, different things you're on and things, and I always admire you.
I am grateful. Thank you. We usually like to ask our guests if there was something that they could change about the hobby or something that inspired them. What is it?
I think if we could just get more young people, young adults and children of all ages involved in it with us, that it would be much more fulfilling. When you're enriching their lives and showing them things they're not going to learn from anywhere else. And if we don't do that, this community will die. It's anything else. If you're not handing it down and inspiring new generations, it disappears. You look at our grandparents and great grandparents and their lives, and there's so many things and memories I have that I share with my grandchildren and my children that if I didn't do that, they would never know and they wouldn't understand. But the biggest thing is always to me is just be kind to somebody. And my grandkids all call me G Paul, so that's just what I prefer to be called. But I know a lot of people my age or older that their children forget about them, and their families forget about them. I've got a family member right now that's struggling. His children have nothing to do with him. He did everything he could within his power and did everything to the best of his knowledge. And sometimes we just have to understand that we all come from different places and different battles in life and different times in life, and things were done differently. But that doesn't change the love that you have for each other. So I encourage everybody to reach out to those elderly members of their family or those who are homebound, friends, family, whatever, and however you can. Sometimes it's just a kind word and have somebody to talk to that makes a difference in everybody's life.
Yeah. You had mentioned about your father, and when you said that a lot of grandparents today, or just in general, are sometimes forgotten.
Yes.
Before we end this, I want to tell a quick story. My father, his biggest fear was if he were to ever pass, that he did not want to be forgotten.
Yeah.
And so ever since that, I've always, my way of paying it forward of helping him not to be forgotten was to show my joy through the animals. And he was
Yes.
always into animals, even as a kid. And that's always been my passion. So if I could show my love through the animals with other people, then I am showing my father that he's alive. And
How
that,
old?
yeah,
How old were you when you lost your father?
17.
I was 4 years old. It was a very frightening time. People think you don't remember things when you're that young, but I think that's where my mental health struggle started. Some of our traditions from the past and different areas, in the Appalachians, when someone passed away as late as into the 80s, and they may still do it in some remote locations, is when the funeral home was finished with them, they laid in state in your living room until the funeral.
Mm,
And that scared the living bejesus out of me, you know. Uh, but he was a good man. He got 3 sons and a daughter,
mm,
and everybody loves him, and we try to still reach out and find stories and find information and share that around.
yeah.
He went to Korea and stayed for for 2 tours of duty, and came home and died at 42.
Wow.
So,
That's the
but it's
same thing.
hard. It's hard when you lose anyone.
It is. Mm-hmm.
My 2 oldest children lost their mother. I think she was 32. So and it was from cancer, and it's just something that you never know.
Mm-hmm.
Another reason to pull your friend and give you love. Pull your friends and family and show you love, because tomorrow we just don't know.
Just don't know. Exactly. Same thing with our animals. Treat them good.
Right?
Just don't know. That's why you want to give them the best life ever.
And they're just like we are. They can have a sudden
Mm-hmm.
physical problem, and you
Yep.
find them the next morning. They're no different than we are in the way they live and survive.
Exactly. Yeah. And another thing that my dad said was, you can tell an animal story just by looking at their eyes. And so
Yeah.
every time I hold one of these guys, I just look at them and I appreciate them.
Growing up, and for the first however many thousands of years I've been alive, snakes was just not what I wanted to deal with, because I was definitely scared of them. But now, when I look into their eyes, like you say, and I have them out and things like that, I don't see any of that of what I thought would be in them.
Right.
I don't see that fierce kind of thing. I see scared children,
Mm-hmm.
that just wants to be safe,
Yeah.
and that's all they are. They just want to be safe,
Yep.
and they all seem to be very appreciative of that, and I love every minute of it.
Except for Dumbledore.
Well,
Something about them strangers. I don't know. I think some of them just are a little angry sometimes.
they're a different species. They're a different, I don't know what.
Yeah. I've heard about different species, genes like blackheads and things like that can be a little more temperamental, but
Mm,
I've not experienced anything yet myself.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, G Paul, everyone in the comments appreciated you so much as I have. Um, I think this is one of the episodes where we actually got a good heart to heart. So thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
And I want to thank everybody who, have left comments and things. I'll go back and look at them and answer any questions, or, anybody wanted to speak with something or whatever, I'll go back through. But I appreciate you and love you all. I mean, I don't care what it is. If it's something I can do, I'll make logos. It don't matter if it's on the computer. I can probably do it. Whatever you need help with, holler, and I'm your guy.
There you go. Why don't you tell not just everyone here, but future reference people replaying, where can they find you and want to see more of you?
Well, on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, it's all Riven Forge Clown Factory. So if you just pull that up, you'll find us.
Awesome.
For sure.
And the future shows that you're going to be on is with Keys Constrictors tomorrow, right?
Tomorrow, and then I think it's LMK on the 16th.
LMK on the 16th. That's with Ken. Okay.
And then on January the 3rd, I'm going to do it on Saturday evenings after the football and all the ball games are gone off.
Yep.
And I'm not sure what platform exactly. Probably going to be on Instagram to start off with. And we'll be doing our podcast from there.
You said Monday?
Saturday, I'm sorry.
Oh.
Saturday, January the 3rd. At 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time will be the first one.
Okay. I think that's with the big homies on the 3rd. I saw a comment from Mike earlier.
Mike wants you on there.
I don't know. I mean, I know that I'm doing it for myself on the 3rd, but if I've got a prior engagement, I will keep that and postpone mine.
Mike wants you on the 3rd.
Oh, okay. Mike wants me to come on the 3rd? Okay.
Morph Avenue, yeah. Or Morph, yes. That's Big Mike. Yeah.
Okay.
Big homies. Okay, yeah. Yeah, so they're great. I work with them. We are great friends. Oh, yep, see right here. Yes, if he's available at 7:30 Eastern. If not, we can change a different day.
Okay, we'll work it out.
Yeah, sounds great. Well, I'm excited to see those, and I'll definitely be tuning in and supporting you, like with everyone else tomorrow and on the other shows as well.
All right. Thank you very much, Kat, and I appreciate you.
I appreciate you as well. Thank you so much, and thank you to your wife as well for supporting you and coming on.
Yeah, she has been nothing but a help. She used to keep red-tailed boas.
Oh.
Or pythons.
I had a boa. And my daughter had a ball python.
And her daughter had a ball python when, earlier in life. So
okay.
It's not a completely new thing for her.
No, but when you told me you wanted snakes.
She's got the skills.
Yeah. And that's what the podcast will be called, is Behind the Scales.
Behind the Scales, right? Yeah, okay. Oh, I can't wait for that one.
So,
oh, man. All righty, so that's been great.
All righty, and we're going to go have dinner.
Okay, have a great dinner. Enjoy it. Enjoy every chew.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, bye-bye, everybody. Thank you for being here.
Good night. Thanks, everyone.
Bye.
Yeah.